get a job, they cut my food stamps. But if I get a job, they're going to cut my food stamps anyway. How does that work?
They're going to get rid of food stamps anyway. And that's what they're trying to tell everybody. But if you got a job, you shouldn't be on food stamps. I don't care what nobody say. Because you have a job, you're getting income. See, people that don't have a job, they deserve food stamps. Like women with 5 kids, yeah, they deserve food stamps. But they getting rid of food stamps because everybody get comfortable on food stamps. They want to elevate, go from being on food stamps to not being on food stamps. So that's why a lot of people is going to be sad because they don't get rid of it. Because people get food stamps, they get lazy. They go buy a bunch of junk food, ice cream, cookies, cake, and stay in the house and watch Netflix instead of eating going to the supermarket, buying food, so you could get up, go look for a job, or so you go get ready to go to work. They're not even trying to work; they living off of that. So this is what's going on. So if you got a job, you shouldn't really be that mad if you don't get food stamps. But if you could get it, it's a plus. You shouldn't be thinking about no food stamps. You should think of creating 3 more sources of income, so you don't need food stamps. This world is crazy.
I don't know what you're getting that for. I'm not buying no Journey. You know they say you can't get all that with food stamps no more.
What do you mean
You
food
can't get
stamps?
that
I
with
ain't
food
gonna use
stamps
no
no
food
more.
stamps. I'm gonna use it with your credit card.
What the heck?
You see these nails? 150. Bought it off of your
Hey,
credit
what that's
card.
supposed to
This
mean?
hairstyle, $350.
What the
Guess
heck?
what?
You
Bought
better
it
not
off
be
your
use my credit card. No.
do something about it. Let's go.
What
Hurry up.
the hell? If that was my kid, I would pop them in their mouth. If that would have happened, if I was bad as a little kid, my grandmother would have popped me in my mouth or got a belt and whipped my you know what. This is crazy, but you know what it is too? But she allowed him to be bad. She allowed him to be disrespectful. And she bought all that junk food in that cart, making the kids retarded. See how the girl act? Now, when she get older, she won't be able to get a man because she have no respect. This is crazy.
Hey, get them kids home. Where's the father at? My parents would have
Yes,
beat me
yes.
senseless if I acted this way. I'm getting secondhand embarrassment from this video. I think junk food shouldn't even be allowed on food stamps. And don't act surprised when you raise them. If you raise them to be this way, kids are a reflection of their parents.
That's true. If you tell your kids to shut up, shut the F up, go sit down, you ain't gonna be nothing. You gonna be a chicken head. If you instill all that negative stuff into a kid gonna run wild and act crazy in the street, and she's not gonna get no man. Once she get older, if she get older with that mentality, she keep eating M&Ms and all that stuff and eating junk food. This is what not even little kids, young girls. The young girls retarded because they eat junk food. Even the older women's retarded. That's why they don't want no man. They just want food stamps. They want fucking M&Ms. They want ice cream and cake and sit down and watch TV. They lazy ass. It's a damn shame. That's all they want. So that's why I'm going to feed my daughter bananas, healthy food, grapes, all healthy food, not too much junk food. Junk food, sometimes she want 2 cookies. That's it. I have to limit what I give her in snacks. Because snacks is junk food. It's going to mess up your mind, body, and soul. So if you got kids, train them to eat apples and fruits. And pop them in their mouth if they act up. I'm out.